Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day night, December 25th, 2020. I miss y'all very much. And I want you to know that I have been sending y'all lots of love and light. And have also been doing a lot of personal work this year. I told myself when I retired last year that I was going to take the year off and go within. Well, I got an opportunity to do that. And so did all of my brothers and sisters on the planet. Sometimes God does have a sense of humor, huh? Well, I know it's a very serious situation and I'm not making fun of it. However, sometimes we have to take a cosmic 2x4 to get back on track. For I believe we, as human beings, have gotten off track. And it's a very critical time right now, and we have really lost our focus and the truth of who we are and what God's will for us is. We are beautiful children of God. And as such, we have the power to create heaven or hell here on earth. For we are divine by design. That is my main message to you. We are divine by design. You are divine by design. You are beautiful. You are light. You are love. You have the power within you to create heaven or hell here on earth. And you may say, oh, you're full of crap, Irene. And that's okay. If that's where you are right now, be there. All of the messages that I have received this year and from all of the meditations that I've been doing and all of the classes that I've been taking and the messages that I receive from Spirit and the angels and all those divine beings who are here to assist us. The message is that you are the light and that you are love and that you are worthy to receive the good and to create your heart's desires, to have your dreams come true. Now, it doesn't seem like that right now. But you know, the reason it may not seem like that is because we, as a human race, have lost the connection with the truth of who we really are. We are divine by design, just as I said. We are children of God or spirit or whatever. If you don't choose to use that term God, I tend to use that terminology. And God's will for us is to be happy, joyous, and free. But it is up to us to help bring that about. Actually, all we have to do is ask. In reality, the truth, that is all we have to ask for. But we as human beings are so hung up and caught up in our heads that we have lost touch of the basic truth of who we are. And that is love, light, joy, compassion. That is who we are. But over the years, many, many years, we have used our thoughts and feelings to create something else. And so Spirit has given us an opportunity to take a look at what we have done with our power. God is the most powerful, the light is the most powerful energy in the universe. And that is what you are. That is what we are. The whole universe is made out of energy. So when I had got a major download this summer and have been asked to share it with y'all. So take what you like and leave the rest. And if you don't want to continue to listen, just delete this video right now, because I do not want to impose any of my beliefs on you. And actually, this message is from Spirit for you. And the message is that you create through your thought, words, actions, and feelings. And the most important of these are your feelings, because it is your feelings that create the energy that you send out into the world. And the universe reads your energy. So it's like, this is your billboard. You are sending out, you're telling the world, what you want, what you need. So, when you speak through your words and your thoughts and your actions, if you are not connected to your heart with Spirit, if you are wanting to protest because all the horrific things that humanity has been doing that we have been doing to ourselves, to our brothers and sisters on the planet, and you want to protest, which is your right to protest. But if you're protesting because you're angry or anxious, if that is the feeling that is in your heart when you're protesting, then you have canceled out any good of your protest, because what you are doing is you are putting out to the universe the anxiety and the fear and the hate and the resentment, whatever it is that you're feeling at that moment in time. So if you want peace on the planet, you must be peace. If you want love, then be love. If you want more prosperity in your life, then claim it for yourself. And when you claim it knowing that that is God's will for you, that you deserve it because you are a beautiful child of God. And God's will for you is to be happy, joyous, and free. And the reason we as human beings get confused about that is because we're constantly in our heads. I try to keep a positive attitude. And I keep hearing that, intention is everything, and I do my affirmations and all that. And I hear people say, well, I do my affirmations and nothing changes. What did you just hear? I do my affirmations, but nothing changes. So when you say something like that, when you feel, you're doing your affirmations, let's say you do your affirmations in the morning, but you're rushed because you have to log on to your computer, or you're rushing because you have to do something else. So you're not fully present with the affirmation, perhaps. And the feeling that you're putting out is one of anxiety or stress or resentment? Is that what you want to bring forth through your affirmations? I dare say not. So it's very important when you choose your words or whatever you're expressing, that when you express, if you're angry, be angry. Feel the anger. Feel it. And then pause. And open up to something else. Because if you are coming from a state of fear and anxiety, you are going to create more fear and anxiety with your thoughts, words, and actions. So when you're able to get in touch with what you're feeling, we're taught a lot not to feel. And a lot of what we're feeling is actually coming from the subconscious. And that's because we have been pushing down all the feelings and the emotions because we were either afraid to feel them, or we were taught not to feel them, or, we've been conditioned. Not by God, but by society, by humanity. And humanity is kind of off the tracks right now. That's why there's all of the chaos. That's why we had to kind of have a timeout, And I'm not saying that God is judgmental or anything like that, because no, God is not. God is love, light. But sometimes as a human being, we need that cosmic 2x4 just to kind of wake us up to what's going on. And that is what's going on the planet, and I know y'all all know that. But really, the message that I have for you is that you are divine by design. And when something comes up for you, if you are feeling depressed or sad or anxious, please feel it. Don't act out on it. See, you have to feel it. And once you feel it, it will dissolve, because the fear and the anxiety that you are feeling, I'm guessing, is not what's going on really in the present moment. It's because you're either in the past, you're looking for things from the past to happen in the future, or you're concerned about the future. So all that is anxiety, fear. They're not bad. Those aren't bad things. They just kind of bring your vibration down, and you need to let it go. Because you don't want to send that out. Because if what you send out, what is going on within is what you're putting out to the world. Your thoughts are prayers. But so if you're worried and thinking horrible thoughts or scary thoughts or fearful thoughts, then you're sending those thoughts out, and the feeling behind it is fear and anxiety, then that's what you're telling the universe you want more of. I dare say that's not really what you want. So the thing really is just to be conscious, to become aware of what you're feeling in the moment. Because the truth in the moment, the truth of who you are, is you are love and light. And if you're not in that place, then you're not in the moment. It's hard for people to understand. I know that the human mind, some people cannot understand that. But that's the truth. You are a child of God. That's the truth. And what is God? God is love. That's who you are. All of everything else that's going on, it is an illusion because, what I just said, the truth is we are the light, right? And the light is the most powerful energy in the universe. So when you're feeling anxious or scared, it may be hard to sit with it. But as you sit with it, your body will feel it, and then the energy of it will dissolve. Because when you sit with it, you're acknowledging it, you're not pushing it down, you're feeling it, and then you say, okay, God, I don't want this anymore. I'm going to turn it over to you. And you let the universe take care of it. And see what happens. In the moment, be the love and light that you are. I love you so much, and I want you to know that you are a beautiful child of God, that you have the power to create heaven or hell here on earth because you are divine by design, and that it is God's good pleasure to give you what you want. But the key is to know what you want and to know in your heart what you want. It's yours. It's not because somebody told you to do something or some class that you took. It is coming from the passion in your heart, deep down in your soul. And that soul is connected to Source. And that is who you are. Know that. Own it. This is a time of new beginnings, and we're getting ready to begin a new year. So I would ask if you can find time to reconnect to your divine, to the divinity within your heart. Every day. And see what happens when you stay connected to that. Pay attention to your feelings, especially when you are in expressing or in relation to others or to your work or to your bank account. If the thought of money brings up fear and anxiety, or the lack of it, then you're telling the universe that you're fearful about it. So please tell the universe what you want, not what you don't want. Focus on what you want. And when you focus on what you want, and your heart is in alignment with what you want, your feelings are in alignment, and you're not coming from a place of fear or anxiety, you're coming from a higher vibration, then you will be able to have all the prosperity and abundance and happiness and joy and peace in your life. And as you become more aware, then your vibration will change. And as you become a higher vibration, then you're also affecting the vibration or the collective consciousness on the planet. For we are all one. And we affect each other through our consciousness. And in order to bring peace on earth and to get rid of all of the discrimination and prejudice and, oh gosh, all the sex trading and all that's going on in the world, that's not who we are. We're love. So please be in touch with the truth of who you are. I love you. God bless you. Namaste.